not studio sound and not, there's a lot of ambient sounds in it that I have to filter out.
You'll sound a lot richer and stuff if you'll lean over on the table like this. Just, I know you don't hear it in your headphones,
no.
but like put your elbows up on at least one, and now talk to me like you were before.
So I like this for convenience, and I can take it, and it's a digital format, but it's not the same as bringing a microphone out and recording it and getting a richer sound in it,
Yeah.
But the other thing too is like these USBs. There's a gigabyte of storage on this USB.
Do you know what the people around here are carrying 4 gigs on
4 gigs.
Yeah.
So
about 4 gigs.
What used to be, what used to fit in a warehouse. Yes. Think about 4 gigs. 4 gigs of this.
How many of those can you put on 4 gigs?
Would you fit on this? And it's amazing, But there again, it's digital. So I just, in progression, like I was just looking at all the different things that I've collected, and that I use, and thinking of what you were talking about the.
That's right. Keep the chain out. Don't let the chain get sucked in.
I got the chain in my hand.
And I'm curious to see how much water that pot will hold. Let's see if it'll hold up.
That was donated yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, actually, not donated, leased. Because when we
finished, it seems slightly leased, didn't it? Did you catch that?
Yeah.
It's a nice teapot,
beautiful
though.
Teapot.
Really nice teapot. I'm really glad to have it.
So in storage
Hi
too,
there.
like.
Hi there, Jonathan. Are you like tightening up our
Perfect.
shots? Are you making this look cool?
Come on.
Good. Hi there. Grab a lab coat. Grab a lab coat.
Did you read my joke?
Please.
No.
You know what? We've been so enraptured with the history of sound, we haven't even looked at the monitor.
I have cat jokes. I was doing cat jokes.
I saw a cat joke on there.
All right.
Something about fuses
grab a lab coat and try
cat
to set your
tails
teeth.
And this is the old.
There.
Oh yeah. The
VCR
What, are you going to be our cameraman?
That's empty,
empty.
and I finished it
beta
off.
on you?
And
No, I don't think.
what, we also are we out of rock tea too?
Oh, no. I used up the last
Hey.
of that, and the rest of what's in the ball is rock tea, so it's mixed. Hello!
Hi.
So glad you could join you. We've
I
missed
need
you
my
for
lab coat.
yes, we missed you
We
for
need
the
more
past.
I keep
past
forgetting
few
to bring
days.
in.
You guys aren't wearing lab coats.
I have one on right here. Look at me. I
I
know.
keep
and
forgetting to bring in extra mugs. I say I'm going to bring in
I
mugs,
can't get
and
them
I
in
can't
lab
remember.
coats. They're all.
I've got a whole bunch of coffee mugs I never use that I should just donate.
Bringing my Estonia.
So what is this?
There you go.
So this is like good to go, right?
Oh, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's good to go.
I should have a little cream in mine today.
Okay, I have a special treat today.
Oh, all right.
right.
Did you bring a show and tell?
I brought a show and tell, and we have to talk about it.
Oh, and we have to talk.
This was going to go on my TV show called Art Scene Asheville, which is on Monday nights,
All right.
7:30.
And what night?
Monday night.
Monday night at 7:30. Okay.
Monday night, 7:30, Art Scene Asheville.
Monday night.
Watch.
That's the first day. That's right after Sunday, isn't it? Monday night
On
at
URTV.
7:30.
Yes.
Like right after supper. Turn the TV on.
So
Right.
you're going to have to do some close-ups. But I was at an art auction, and one of the items that was being art auctioned off,
Looks like a monkey brain, right?
it was a disposable camera by the Terry Bellamy, who is our mayor, took around town, and she took pictures.
Cool.
I won the camera, and these are the pictures that Terry
Terry
Bellamy
Bellamy's pictures?
took back.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Is this the
so
first time they're being shown?
Give me a splash of cream. if you
total
would.
debut. This is
I feel
these pictures
privileged.
debut. This
That
might
right there
be
is a
Terry
nice
Bellamy's.
screwdriver.
All right.
That's
Okay.
Broke while I was using it.
What broke?
My screwdriver.
Oh.
I think the viewers were like sitting at the edge of their seats.
Your
being like,
screwdriver
Can we
broke?
see Terry's photos?
Yeah,
Wait,
we
I
see
got a
Terry's
drum roll.
What were
photos.
you screwing
I
with?
want to see
you?
Terry's photos.
Tightening one of the legs on the tripod?
Mirror.
They're actually-
But not this tripod.
No.
Terry Bellamy.
Okay. Are you all excited to see?
Can you
What
get
is
it?
this?
Can you get it from there? Oh, it looks like
Do you
can.
guys know what it is?
It's
I don't know.
from the River Sculpture
Are
Festival.
you what
It's
are you
on the-
doing? What are you doing? Go on the photo.
Yeah.
Here.
It was from the River
Okay.
Sculpture Festival. It's like a sculpture. It's down there on the river park, and it was on
Oh yeah, it's part
City
of the
County
Sculpture
Plaza.
Festival.
Yeah. I don't know who the artist was.
Okay, and then this is a play.
It's
Yeah,
like
How
flat
come you're
rock.
not showing them?
because the cameraman's playing his own.
What is that? Can you zoom in any tighter on that?
Is that Act
I don't know.
or Flat Rock Playhouse?
Should I do that?
That seems to make a difference.
You can go
It looks like a rock and roll band or something. Is it a reggae band on stage?
So it's some sort of play.
It's a play.
What's the play of?
I don't know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A bus stop.
Bus stop, bus stop.
What is that? Oh, it's like benches.
Nice bus
Gazebo.
stop.
Gazebo bus stop.
Okay.
Might be the start of a park or something. Another play
Another
picture.
play.
Another play picture.
Okay. Sorry, this isn't that interesting.
And
Okay.
who took these pictures?
Terry
Oh.
Bellamy. She
Where-
is our mayor.
Where is that?
Oh,
Why
I know
isn't
her.
anyone freaking out?
Oh,
Where is
she is so
that?
She
sweet.
can
We
take pictures.
we love
I
our
know,
mayor.
but-
We really do. She,
I mean,
See,
look,
there.
this is her.
She is-
this
Where
her
is that? I know
Creative
that.
expression. Terry Bellamy.
UNCA.
Is it?
It is a UNCA.
we have
Oh, that
we
might
have a
be
cool
like
we have a cool
advertising.
mayor. Does
And our
anybody know that
photographer
we have
knows
a
where all the
mayor?
cool pictures are.
Did you know that our mayor went to school right here?
That looks familiar as well.
Actually, yes,
Some kind
that's
of
rather
housing.
interesting. We are in
Yes.
our current mayor's former school.
A meeting.
How cool is that?
Tell
I'm
me.
glad I didn't put this on my TV show. I think it would have been like, I mean, I don't know who he
NAACP.
is.
But have you
National
watched her?
Branch.
Have you watched her run in the city council meetings and all? Have you paid any
Still
attention?
life.
I've seen just
Yay.
a very small amount of the city council meetings. I've
We need
heard somebody talk
It's like
about
in
how much they
somebody's
liked
restaurant.
her
What is
shouting
that?
down.
Exactly. She
Yeah,
doesn't
I've
put
seen
up
that
with
as
some
well.
She's
stuff.
hanging up.
You know what I mean?
Just to remind our
Where
viewers,
And
is
I'm
it?
these are
glad.
Terry
I mean,
Bellamy's
she doesn't put up with some
photographs.
stuff, and the stuff she doesn't put up with is some
Who
stuff
is
she
that man?
shouldn't put up with. You know, somebody needs to.
He
And
looks
I'm
real
so,
familiar.
I am
Looks really
so
familiar.
so glad that maybe you heard she was shouting down the gated communities. Is that what you were hearing?
Is that the?
I heard she was
Chamber.
shouting down the
See,
guy
I thought
that
it was-
is the editor of the Asheville
Okay.
Tribune.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
That's the county
So,
city building.
Because of something
Yeah.
he published, she was
Vance
getting death threats and
Monument, of
everything. And he
course.
got up there
Jackson
in the
building
soapbox,
behind
and she
there.
basically told him exactly that. You know, you're an irresponsible journalist, blah blah blah, and because of you, I've been getting death threats. And you know, he just
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Random.
Well, I noticed that
This one's really
the
perplexing.
I saw her talking with the developers that wanted to
did you put in
put
ticket?
gated communities
It's like
in
kids
and
to
stuff
beach.
like that.
Okay.
And
Mission to the
like
beach.
And she and I loved it. I mean, she has
The
she has
beach.
won the hearts of this town so
See the
much.
shadow
with
of
the things
Terry
she's
Still
done, you know.
alive.
And she says our communities do not want people moving in and putting gates up to separate
is the best
our
one.
community.
Can we do a
We
zoom
want people
in?
who
'Cause
want
this
to
is
come
totally
and
the
live
best one.
among us and be part of the community and not put a
we get
gate
it?
between
Yeah.
us. We don't
Zoom
want
in.
that kind of
exactly
thought
go
and-
somewhere else.
right.
Put,
You want
put
to
up a
gate
gate where you're coming
Right,
from.
go somewhere, go to Greenville, South Carolina, and gate yourself a community. You know, we want people who like to be sociable and who like to have tea with their neighbor
Yes,
in this town.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
It's not
so,
Asheville.
So go, Mayor. We love you. We want you to.
It's
Yeah.
funny because when we finished up here Wednesday, just to do it, I took a drive uptown Mountain Road because I hadn't done that in probably a couple years, and there was a gate
Show us.
where there was once just a road that had kind of become a gated community. There are so many more roads that said private drive, residents only.
Right, and
things
no,
like
and no
that.
longer can you cut through there or whatever and go there because now it's gated. You know, yeah. If you sit that on the table and play it, it'll pick up on that microphone. It'll be a great mad scientist background bracket.
Yeah.
Is there an extra cup?
Is
I
there
got
an
100 sounds to
extra?
choose from.
We
I got 100
have
sounds to choose from.
the super mega.
There you
Right
go.
there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Either or this. This would probably turn out stronger, but it's a little bit warmer. It's still steaming.
Can I talk about my show a little more?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay, so there will be a new episode coming out this Monday. I have 9 episodes, and this is my 10th episode.
Of Ash Scene Artville. What is
Art
it?
Scene Asheville.
Art Scene Asheville.
Say
I thought
when.
it was Ash Scene Artville.
Monday nights at 7:30, and this one is featuring the Rebels. They're a burlesque group. And
this is
I
an
am
after
going,
11?
and then I'm going to Berlin. Everyone, I'm going
Wow,
to Berlin for 2 weeks.
Are you taking
Off
pictures?
tongue.
Can
And
you,
I'm going with a friend who has a camera, and I'm going to do a Berlin show.
So you're gonna have a special episode when you get back.
Yeah,
That's very
I have
cool.
to edit
You
it.
have to have an
Will you take a
Oranienburg
great big steamer trunk with
beer.
you and like pack me in your trunk and take me with you, please?
Ich spreche auf Deutsch.
Ich
Ein
kann
bisschen.
Deutsch sprechen.
Ein
Meine
bisschen.
Mutter kommt aus Deutschland.
Is that good tea? Is the tea good? Did you get a taste of it? Is
Good,
it
it's
hot?
green tea.
It's really hot, isn't it?
It's kind of hot, but do you think it's too hot for green tea?
Ooh,
Is it green tea?
no,
No, it's just a green box.
Have you been to Berlin?
It's
before?
rock tea, as a matter of fact.
Berlin's
It
so
rocks.
cool.
Do you want?
Really
awesome.
Do you want a little
It's
squirt of this?
both of these together.
Oh,
It
is
was
it?
what was left of this and the rest of the tea
The
bulb. I put that in there.
I like this. I like it just plain.
Those are both excellent teas. The rock tea is one of the 10 most, one of the 10 best teas in the world.
I love how it's hard to pull Ursula in, but whenever she gets in here, she's always looking at the monitor and primping.
Because I'm finishing up my show right now. I'm doing the audio part, which I think is the hardest. Have you guys had experience doing that? I think the audio is definitely the hardest part.
Here, move some of those boxes down here. Your audio is being blocked. Or I could turn this to you. Never mind. Go. I'll put this on you. There you go.
Do you think the audio is different? I always find the audio. I mean, I don't know anything about that.
Ironically, I have absolutely nothing to do with the editing of my show whatsoever.
What do you do for
So
your
who is
show?
who is this woman in this picture?
I don't know, but it's a funny
We
picture.
do a lot of
It
things.
is.
I do a lot of things for this show.
Camera.
We're gonna try to see should
Audio
Terry
now.
Bellamy quit
Well,
her
I'm
day
gonna be
job and
doing
become
the-
a
I'm gonna be
professional
doing the
photographer?
soundboard
is
and
the
everything.
question.
But this has me wondering, how much of the audio problems we've had being a music show could in fact be cleaned up in post-production. We just don't have anybody to do it because we have a bunch of video files working on a music show.
That's true.
Right.
So,
We need an
I'm
audio
excited
file.
to see that band Trouble, Trouble, Trouble on your show.
Oh, were you here that day?
There is a woman named Cindy Crabb in this town, and I think that Asheville. There's a few things I think Asheville should be really proud of. Should I tell you what they are?
Yeah.
by all means.
Please.
The Asheville Global Report.
Yeah, we are.
AGR.
We are proud of that.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
And
Go
And-
AGR.
what else?
Go AGR.
the Aluchatistas.
The what?
The Aluchatistas, they're a band.
Yeah. We need
They're
to-
like
I thought those were
really
like
good.
animals that ate goats or something.
I thought they were little chihuahuas or something.
I thought
Feral chihuahuas.
It's
Okay.
a
It's
band,
Okay.
and they're really good.
Alustatistas.
Aluchatistas.
Something like that, yeah.
And
Right, and they are
Shane-
good. And they do, they
Shane
rock.
is
They're
a-
good.
Shane is a member of URTV, and he's working on a show. Okay, and then I also think Cindy Crabb. I'm talking about
Doris, go Doris.
She was like world famous zine writer, poet, women's health activist, musician. She is like my generation's Patti Smith.
And she was the
All right,
first.
my turn.
She was the first of our acts
Do you want-
on Mount Dungeon to bring along
The-
the studio
The
audience.
code for the
of her
sounds are up
Yeah.
top.
Who came?
There's 100 different sounds you can
A
make.
whole
with
bunch of friends of hers.
One friend named Ingrid was especially good.
Well,
Who made the cotton candy?
Ingrid.
Ingrid?
Yes.
Ingrid.
Especially
And she-
good.
We
Yes.
need Ingrid come back to our show, Mount Dungeon.
2 thumbs up.
what did Ingrid do?
And
Cotton
Trouble,
candy.
Trouble, Trouble is also responsible for the first cotton candy, as far as I'm aware, that has been made here in the URTV studio. So,
Wow.
yeah! Studio audience and cotton
How
candy
do you
all in
make
one
cotton
show.
candy?
Plus,
We'd also
they
like
had
to
a
see
co-
Vincent's ear come back, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah. They brought along a cotton candy machine, put it in the bathroom, and they made cotton candy.
Wow.
Yeah.
In
first,
the
the
bathroom?
first group to bring along a little tricycle type bicycle thing that Ingrid actually rode on
I've
during
seen
the show.
Ingrid.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
I
was
have
awesome.
performance. I have a
Uh-huh.
I have video footage of a circus that Ingrid was in and a bunch of
Do you
people.
know Ingrid?
Yes. I mean, I don't know her well, but I know her. But anyway, and at some point that will make it to my show too.
We need to talk.
Why?
I want Ingrid back on our show.
Put Ingrid back on my show.
We are thinking of doing a vaudeville-oriented episode, one that's just more vaudeville-like, in that we just
Ingrid.
various different
Please come
performers who are just very snappy and very vaudeville-esque, maybe just get 5 minutes kind of thing. as just a concept for
Yeah,
an
that's a good
episode.
one.
She does some
and
good stuff. I've got footage. But my footage isn't very good, so you guys should do it.
We
She
want
does
her in
this
the.
crazy thing with this like yo-yo.
Oh,
I don't know. And then she does like,
come on.
but also Sadie does trapeze and like there's a whole circus.
Really?
There's a whole like troupe of circus people, but they move around a lot. Like they like.
They move around a lot.
I mean, they don't always.
They're
Different
not-
members are not in town at different times
Okay.
of the year. Like right now, Sadie's not here.
What happens
She's
if
an
you move
amazing
slowly
trapeze.
from one to the next? What if you hit?
If we could get Ingrid back, that would be really
on
awesome.
our show, Mount Dungeon, Thursdays, 11 p.m. This station.
You guys are,
And,
it's like
and
I
I
get
don't.
the acts and then you guys make them. You put them on your show.
I don't know how long. I don't know how long they'll let me keep my time slot. I've noticed since I started the Tea Party
Yeah.
that production has slowed down around here. People aren't getting their editing done, and they're not getting their shows in on time. Have you noticed
here
that?
and
I've had a detrimental effect.
What is this kind of chocolate?
You see, the Mount Dungeon people you have the most are myself and JJ, and we have nothing to do with the editing of our show
What do you
whatsoever.
guys do on your show for your show?
The booking.
Yes. All of the
Camera.
acts of all the acts that you
And-
had first, and then we've stolen.
And what do
Except
you
for-
do?
right there.
What
Except
is
for
your
two.
position?
What do
Except for two of the bands.
I do?
Except that Dick Show.
Dick Shovel Dick.
All
I
sorts
didn't
of
get
stuff. I am damage control.
You're the idea man.
that. That was Ben
I
Robbins' and his
am-
brothers.
Damage control.
Damage control.
They're
Yes,
on
I do
my
damage
Control the
control.
damage.
I
You're in
try and
you're in control
I
of
try
damage?
and manage it.
Yeah.
I try to minimalize it. I run one of the cameras, and I'm going to be the
Stick
sound
with
guy.
that one. We like that one.
You know, I've been doing one of the cameras, but JJ's taking over for me on one of the cameras, and you know, you've given me a crash course in sound. And I'm trying to
Since
learn
no,
about
you-
I'm
sound.
a
you've been into
photographer,
sound.
it makes sense for me to be on the camera.
I do a lot of the talking up for the show. I do a lot of the running the errands for the show,
you bring up all
coordinating
your-
people. I usually deal like anything that we need to
through my
talk to the
closet, I was
studio.
Okay, it's time for me to plug now, and I'm gonna ask you to help
Okay.
me. What is
Gotta
this?
go to a kids auction.
Anything where you have to talk to the studio, I'm usually the one
Auction
that
off
comes here to
kids.
talk to the studio. I just deal with lots and lots of little things.
All right, now, I had another analogy between photography and
Sound?
10 minutes.
sound, but I forgot what it was. And anyway, I'm gonna plug. I'm getting ready to start teaching studio
About 10 minutes.
studio certification. I'm gonna be so. This is your chance if you're crazy enough to want to sign up for my studio certification classes. Now is the time to sign up. Call Jonathan. Call the station. Come here. They make you pay for it. But anyway, the studio certification.
It's what,
Particularly if you're interested in audio.
$20 for 3 weeks?
I don't know. I don't
When's it
even know
gonna
the
be? When's
prices.
it gonna be?
I don't even. You got film in that thing?
No.
So, but anyway, I did a quick run through with your show and stuff like that. Could you recommend me as like? Would you want to take studio certification?
Okay.
Would you recommend that?
You want to know something? I am already studio certified. I did the, 90-minute course or something like that, in which they show you how not to break everything, hopefully, and declare you studio certified. And I'm actually thinking of putting down the $20 or whatever to take it again with John Blackwell here, just so I can learn more. So how's that for an endorsement? I don't need to do it, but I'm thinking of doing it anyway.
But okay, now I'm not. Now I'm trying to explain to people that you're not just saying that. Isn't that true? I mean,
No, actually, it's genuinely true.
It's like come take the classes. I absolutely don't have a clue what I'm doing, but I think we'll all come out better at the end. Mm-hmm. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so, so that's just what.
When is it gonna be?
Okay, I'm not exactly sure, but they may start like next week or something. All I have to do is get up with Jonathan, and we just have to decide on
Yay.
Well, I'm
All
gonna be
right.
out of town, but I'd love
Oh,
to.
got the
dog and TV.
I'd love to take you while
Puppy
I'm
vision.
in town.
What are we? How are we doing on time?
Probably 5:15.
Oh man, that is cool.
It is very good, 519.
That dog is so cute.
Okay.
Look at that
He
dog.
worked on with puppies and
I know.
Puppies and kittens all over the
Fair.
station.
Look at that dog. It's so cute.
This is not fair. I can't get any work done because you're so cute.
This is public access.
Come
It's even open to canines. Some if,
And sadly,
Felines.
Jen was cuddling the
And
puppy just
felines.
off camera. It was very picture. Did you get that?
I got that.
Nice.
member canines,
Canines
I'll
and
send you
felines.
canine members.
Wow, look at this little keystone.
Yeah, audio,
When I
And I
lived at
was-
home with the
you know,
folks.
video of it.
I was,
Oh, that
to hide
that
things
would
in
be
this.
great.
I was really
That would
hoping
be
that
great.
Casey
We-
Waters would join us
We need to
today,
use
but
that as a drop
so
on
far
Mount
no
Dodgers.
Casey. And,
Oh, well, no, actually, that was my dad's.
Is there any film in
and
there?
if anybody
No.
knows
the one that's
Nate,
MP3
Nasty Nate, we were hoping that
This
Nasty
one
Nate
records
would
an
join us.
MP3 videos
kind of
and
dog is this?
and
Mutt.
music. And this was
A
funny
mutt.
because you
Those are the best kind.
All
You
the
opened it up.
gadgets.
Oh, it takes a
They're
cartridge,
like the other
doesn't it?
kinds
Yeah.
where
I've got its papers.
and then you wound it up.
Purebred mutt.
Yeah. But now they're nothing but they're a good thing to put
This
on the
is
mantle.
way-
Yeah,
This is
I
the
mean,
way
I remember my
that-
dad had the the old Keystone editors too, the reel to reel we used to edit.
Was that a Keystone brand?
This is
Is it
this
just
is a
me or
Bel
is he
Air.
bigger
A
than
Bel
he
Air.
was a week
Bel Air.
ago?
But he had the Keystone because we used to splice.
Yep.
You know how you used to.
Funny how puppies
I had a
like
six,
that.
I had a 16 millimeter
That's what he had. Yeah.
Keystone.
And it was always
Yeah.
family night. You'd set up the
Who else you guys
screen. And
I have a long
we
haired
had
chihuahua
them
who
all
looks like a
converted
puppy at
to
age
Who
12.
else are you gonna have
VCR
on the
tapes
show?
about 12 years
Yeah,
ago.
he's
or
a
so.
creaky
Who else
old
you
And
got
dog,
on
and
your
people are
show?
still.
Oh,
you
put them DVDs with digital.
He's
You
just
know,
got the set.
just because
My
you can
55
start
is
it,
Saturdays.
So if you
The
can
elements
train him no
now
matter
are
what his
down.
age to do
How
the
early
eyes.
on did your father have a camera? Do you know?
Jody
Oh.
Mara.
all the time. Like
We've had Liza Lynn.
he was in the Navy in
We've had
'52.
Rip Tips.
And he
We've had all good things.
went to work for IBM. He was a career IBMer.
Victuals
My
on the
my
tank,
grandfather
company
had a
set,
camera when I suppose my mother was in elementary school.
one-profit
So
organization.
it was.
Yeah, I've
like
got some old photos.
He was one of the first people. Like I was born in Winston Salem. My
Yeah.
family's from Winston Salem.
Salem.
He was one of the first
In
people
my
in
larger
Winston,
notebook.
Salem to actually have a camera.
Yeah,
You know,
we had
and
we
so
had the
we
first camera. Remember,
Oh,
it had
listen
the
to this.
12 big lights on. If you were filming motion
Now you
picture,
see, I don't think we should. I
we
think
fry. I mean,
I know. They were bright. I know.
we'd be sweating.
Yeah, one of those
Christmas,
bars.
open up your gifts, kids. Give me like, we're gonna go on fire. Give me the hot dogs. I can cook them all while you're
But it's
filming
not
me.
interesting for me.
Yeah.
If
But,
it's already
yeah, we
been
had-
done. ABD.
Then they had the the Kodaks with the
Move-
pop-out light
Do you know what I
bulb.
mean?
Move
Well,
that
you know,
off of the
tell you what.
microphone. There you go. That's
Sorry.
If we get an act before you, we
if
just
you can
won't tell
imagine
so
that
way
right
it's
in,
interesting.
in your ear.
Oh,
Well, I don't really
Actually,
do
inside
musicians
your ear.
anyway.
There you go.
No, I mean, I was.
breaking of
But
chocolate.
Because I know when you had Cindy Crab,
That's good.
You were,
That's
it wasn't for her. It was exactly. It wasn't for her music.
In August, I'm gonna. August is accordion. You really should have him on your show. Actually.
Rock on!
He's an amazing accordionist. His name is August Hare.
August Hare.
When I
Give
went
him
on the
the
road,
information.
No,
I bought
Sean
this because
Foley.
we were
You know
traveling. I
Sean
took
Foley?
the doghouse on wheels when we were traveling,
Plays the accordion.
and I wanted to just tinker,
We
with a
need to get
piano
Ingrid
or
back.
tinker with
Do you ever
sounds.
contact him?
And I
I
didn't have
don't
anything,
know her
and this was
well.
like
I just sort of know her
$15,
through
and it
Uh-huh.
is just
Who do you know her through?
it is just great. It's got 100 sounds on it.
Wow,
and
that's
what
a
I do
lot.
is,
For
I open
$15
up-
bucks, that's a lot of
You don't know.
sounds.
yeah, I open up the back.
You
of
have a
this and
MIDI plug on that thing.
You
do
could
you?
No, what I do is I open up the
If,
back of
maybe
this,
if that's okay.
and then I joy rig it. And then hook it, or I take a mic and put it here. But when you do that, you get
When
a lot
is
of
that
ambient
show
sounds.
gonna
If you do
come
it direct,
out?
it's
The
better.
Trouble.
But that's the
Probably
way
a
it doesn't
couple
have.
months.
It doesn't have a headphone jack.
Oh,
I
you
like
got some
that.
crazy sounds
That's
coming out of that
Oh
thing.
yeah.
100 sounds. Usually those little things they've got like 10 sounds
It's
or 8
100
sounds.
sounds.
100 sounds. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go.
Percussion. It has tempos too. Like you can do.
One place. They should
Okay, everyone.
Well, anyway.
Right, bossa nova.
Yeah, bossa nova, all the
Thanks
classic
for stopping
Casios.
by.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ursula.
Thank you for coming and
Oh,
showing the
it's
We
pictures.
really have
Pleasure.
missed you, and I'm so glad that you came.
Hold on a second.
Okay,
Hold on.
push a button. Push a button, quick. Ah! What did that do?
Wait.
It's like a hand. All right. Dance your way on out. Woohoo! There you go. Bye.
Bye.
Wave bye to everybody.
See ya. Come back.
You
Bye.
gotta do that for every person. that
Goodbye.
comes in.
Oh, oh, oh. Goodbye. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And what happened to John 16? John 16, Asheville's #1 DJ in town, who's the longest running DJ, has worked in almost every professional DJ spot that has ever been in this town, was supposed to show up today,
Well, he might.
and I don't see any 16. And you know what? I bet he was baked and couldn't get and so there. That's
Well,
good.
I need to mosey on myself and do like a little theme
It was a
song.
pleasure having you.
Okie doke.
Thank you.
All right.
See if
I will see you tomorrow, JJ.
Yes, of course.
Well,
No
send,
dungeon.
find us some zany folks.
Oh, Temple.
I have the overwhelming sense that there's something else I want to talk to you about, and I'll probably remember it as soon as you leave, and hopefully I'll be
I
able
guess
to
it has
remember it
different
again
demo
tomorrow.
songs.
Huh?
I guess it has different demo songs. That's different than the last one.
That's my theme song. My departure song. Bye.
See ya.
Throw cups at him. Over him.
I think Jen wants you to.
Move down.
Oh, you want him to go in this chair? Well, just go and grab him and put him in that chair. You know, do that.
I'm movable.
Yeah, there you go. And she wants you to look more at the camera. Is what she wants you to do there.
I was talking to the host.
We're making scientific experiments today. Very good. Yeah, do a close up. Zoom in on the scientist. We're doing experiments today. We're gonna really make some cool things.
I think Dr. Blackwell's had an indeterminate amount of tea here.
I need some more tea.
More tea.
More tea, please. More tea. Ah. Well, let's see what that sounds like. And you're doing.
You can overlay. You can do. That's what's really cool about it too.
I meant to bring along a transformer
Throw the
today and
lamp.
totally forgot.
Oh no! You've got my guest. You can't run off and leave that shot.
Your shot's so bad. You gotta scooch him over.
You can't go off and leave that shot. And
Can't
and
put
look,
my feet
and look, Jen. There's somebody left their teacup there. The mug. That's all. You don't
So,
have.
Jen, are you just going to sit down and join us for
You
5
don't have
minutes?
nobody
and talk
knows
about your
you when you're
vision
down
of,
and out on
public
there,
access?
anymore, do you?
No, you just come in and steal tea and cookies.
Hold on a second.
Well, it was the puppies that did it.
All right,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
look,
okay.
see that tea mug right over there? Grab that.
Hold on.
That was Raven's tea mug.
Where is Raven?
I don't know.
Where is Raven? He has abandoned us.
I think he's got his puppy somewhere, and
Yes,
his puppy's, I guess, much more lovable than us. I
he
don't know.
has abandoned us. Yes. And we have all this tea.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
we
and that's-
have...
We have tea in both pots, right?
Yeah, there's plenty to go
So
around at the moment.
that's where it's at. Now, if we can just get some zany folks in here to sup.
Tell you what, I'll go out there and I'll see if I can yank anybody
Down
in here.
one more.
Let's see.
Down one more. You better play like Elton John. Yeah, do we have any tunes we know in here?
I don't think so.
No.
Let me see. It's been so long. Like I said, I pulled it out of my closet and said,
Well, I'll take this.
Yeah.
Right.
let's see.
Well, let's see. I've got a few mad scientist things. You know, I've got the Ugelhorn stuck back over. I could accompany you on Ugelhorn. So okay. So how do people like the sound of this microphone? For the. Could you make it do that in like an eerier sound or a tunk or even tunkier sound?
Yeah, I think
Will
I
it
can.
do the same thing, but it
Let's
can
see,
be
hold
different?